Hey everybody, Sensei Rob here. Want to touch base with everybody. October is Anti-Bullying Month. Anti-bullying is a topic that's near and dear to my heart. Many wouldn't know it, many wouldn't think it, many wouldn't believe it, but I was actually the victim of bullying growing up. Bullying is a plague, and it's existed from the beginning of time. It'll probably always exist, unfortunately, and it's at every level of life. It starts in the preschools when one kid takes a toy from another kid. It goes to the elementary school, middle school, high school, into college, and into the adult work world. Bullying is a real thing, and bullying is defined as persistent teasing, antagonizing, pushing around, or taking advantage of people. And over time, this can cause emotional and physical damage to a person in their heart, their soul, their mind. It's a very sad subject. It's a very sad thing, but it's real. And unfortunately, in today's society, a lot of people answer anti-bullying by saying, oh, we don't acknowledge bullying. We don't have bullying. Bullying doesn't exist, so they let it go. When I talk to people, many people ask me, why is martial arts good for bullying? Is it because you teach them to fight and stand up against the bullies? And that's not the case at all. We approach anti-bullying very differently. First of all, we know that it all starts with being kind to others. Okay, we're not all going to be the same. We don't look the same. We don't have the same personalities. We don't have the same interests. We don't have the same ideals. We're not all going to be best friends, but being kind to others, that's where it all starts, is looking out for each other, looking out for the fellow man, and just being kind and generous and giving of yourself to others is a great way to start putting bullying to the side. I think it's also important to understand, where does bullying start? How does it start? Why does it start? Why does somebody make the choice to become a bully? And I don't think it's really necessarily a conscious choice. It just kind of comes from maybe a person's jealous. They might be jealous of the things you have, the possessions you have, the friends you have. Bullying can start because maybe you see somebody different color skin, different religion, different hobbies, different accents, different traits, different groups of friends. Maybe somebody's new to a school, they feel left out. Bullying can sometimes happen because things at home aren't so good. Maybe mom and dad fight all the time. Maybe the brother and sister pick on them all the time. Maybe they're a victim of bullying themselves and they feel so bad inside, they don't know how to escape that. So their only answer is to become a bully too, to change their feeling, to fluff their feathers out so they feel bigger and stronger than they actually are. Sometimes they just do it to get attention, to look cool. We talk about this all the time here at Leading Edge and in the school programs that I do, that being a bully doesn't make you cool, it makes you a fool. There's nothing good about breaking another person down. There's nothing strong about making another person feel small. So being a bully never makes you cool. It makes you a fool. The stronger, coolest person is always the one that includes others, that gives of themselves to others, that includes others in what they're doing. I like to challenge our students. I like to challenge the students that I see in schools every week when I visit the elementary schools, when we talk about anti-bullying, to reach out to others, to say hello to people they don't know, to include new students in their games, and to invite a new student to school to sit with them at recess, or that kid that's always alone, to include them in what you're doing. Because squashing bullying all starts with being nice, being kind. As soon as we're nice and kind to each other, we don't want to bully. Nobody wants to be a bully, and we look out for those people that are being bullied. And that's the next part. We know that being a bully isn't cool, but what do you do when you see bullying going on? How do you intervene? You know, when I was growing up, my parents taught me, mind your own business, Rob. Don't get involved. Don't step up. Unfortunately, that wasn't great advice. So you mind your own business, and it doesn't stop anything. The bully cycle continues. The next thing that happens far too often is someone notices the attention a bully's getting, and they say, hey, wow, look at that. He's popular. He's getting attention. I want to get attention like that. So they join in the bullying. They become a bully too. And that just adds fuel to their fire. It makes them feel like what they're doing is making them cool. And really what we need to do is we need to be heroes. We need to step up and we need to intervene. It doesn't mean step up with your fists. It means step up with your mouth. Step up and say, hey, stop. Stop, that's not cool. You see a kid getting picked on, you see a person getting picked on, step up. Step up and say, stop, that's enough. And right there, just by saying stop, you're telling that person, hey, you're not being cool, you're being a fool. You're telling that person it's being bullied. You're not alone. You have other people that care about you, other people that want to see you doing well, other people that want to be your friend, letting them know they're not alone. And it's enough to bring a person back up. That person who's been a victim for bullying for so long, Their heart is squashed. They feel sad. They hide in their rooms. They don't come out. They don't want to talk to people. They don't want to go to school. They don't have fun. But now, as soon as you step up and you stand up for them, man, they start to come out of their shell. They're like the Grinch when he finds Christmas. Their heart just starts to glow and gush all over the place. And now they look forward to going to school or going to their sports team or going to work and seeing that person that stood up for them and let them know that they're human beings too. So guys, bullying's a real thing, and we can't pretend it's not a problem. It's real, and we have to start by fixing it. But again, back to what martial arts does. We like to work on the character of our students. We like to talk about being better people. But when we talk about why does martial arts stop you from being the victim of bullying, it's not because it makes you tough enough to stand up to the bully. That's not what it's about. It's because of the true confidence it instills in our students. When a person believes in themselves, when a person truly has that true belief in themselves, when they're confident, when they know that anything they do, they're gonna be okay, bullying doesn't bother them. Someone might tease them, someone might pick on them, someone might make them feel left out, and it doesn't faze them. And a bully just kind of leaves them alone then. If the bully's looking for a reaction, the bully's looking for someone to visually look like they're being broken down. But when they stand up and they stand proud and they don't acknowledge that they're being bothered by the bully, when they believe in themselves, it just like bounces off. It's like a bulletproof vest of bullying. They feel good about themselves, that bully's gonna go elsewhere. So by building true confidence in ourselves, we squash the bullying. That's why in classes we often say, I believe in me. My name is Sensei Rob, and I believe in me. So guys, October is Anti-Bullying Month. Let's all step up. Let's say hello to somebody we don't know. Meet somebody new in school. Invite somebody to play in a game. Invite them to sit with you at lunch. And if you see bullying going on, step up to the plate and say something. And listen, I understand it can be intimidating sometimes, but you know what? If it's intimidating and you're nervous, it doesn't mean you hide from it. You go find somebody. You guys all have wonderful teachers in your schools that don't want to see bullying happening. Step up to the plate. Tell a teacher, report it. You might change somebody's life. Hey guys, that's it for today. Have a great day. We'll see you on the mat.